Hello and welcome to Frugal Over 50. I'm Amy and I'm happy to welcome you here to my channel where we talk about frugality, minimalism, and intentional living, especially aimed at the needs of the mature woman. Today it's time for another Wednesday One Take where I look into my camera and talk about something that interests me. Now today is confession time. My confession is that I have a hard time thinking of money as being real. And this has had a huge personal impact on my life and on my finances and on how I plan my day even. I wanted to talk to you about this because I don't think I have ever said this out loud, certainly not in this kind of a space. I've never articulated this problem that I have, where I don't see money as real. I truly don't understand the relationship between the cash that I hold in my hand and that bag of potatoes at Target. I don't really get it. I wish that I did. And I actually sometimes even wonder, is it real at all? Or is it just a concept? It's like something we barter with. When I get to thinking about it, I get super confused. I almost feel like I need to go back to school and study economics or something because I truly don't understand it. And I'm mentioning this because I feel like at this point in my journey, I need to be really clear about where I am. And where I am is kind of at the beginning in some areas. In other areas, I think I'm doing okay. But in the area of understanding exactly what money is and what it does for me or against me or whatever, I just don't really get it. Now, I will tell you I've made some progress over the last couple of years. I did a review of Mr. Money Mustache when I very first started my channel, and I sat right here and talked in front of this space. And I remember coming out of reading Mr. Money Mustache, reading all of the blog entries and almost all of the comments, and then jumping over to the Mr. Money Mustache forum. I remember thinking, these people know something that I don't know. They understand how to figure out the relationship between money and stuff that you need, or the relationship between money and stuff that you want. And I realized I don't have a clear picture of it. I wish that I did, but I just don't. And unfortunately, because we live in a money-driven economy, as most places in the world do and have throughout human history, there's been some form of money economy, this puts me at a real disadvantage. Now, it's a disadvantage of my own making because I could educate myself, and I have, I believe, come a long way. A couple of years ago, had I started this YouTube channel, I would have been on here ranting and railing that there's no such thing as money. And I still have a little part of me that's like, it's not real. But I know that as long as there have been humans, there's been money or something that passes for money. And so I know it's part of the human experience. But the result of this sort of real cognitive disconnect between reality and what my brain thinks it's like sometimes I'll have something and then I won't have money and I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand why I don't have the money. And I have to explain it to myself. You don't have the money because you bought the thing. I have to say that to myself like I'm 5. So anyway, this is true confessions time here at Frugal Over 50. As you can see, I've started the channel because I need to document my journey. One of the things that's really helping me is keeping track through YNAB, through You Need a Budget, so that I can see the numbers as they change and as they grow. And I can get a sense in a real quick way, okay, I spent this here, and now I have less money, but I have this instead. And I can see the immediate connection a little better using YNAB. And since I started this channel and I started using the cash envelope, you guys remember the OG crowd, you remember I was so excited about the cash envelope back in February that I committed to it long term. It's been a game changer for me because for some reason, since I don't like instinctively think of money as real, if I have a stack of cash, like that stack of papers, those green smelly papers, they're real. And those shiny coins or dull smelly coins, they're real. And if I exchange coins and papers for stuff, I get it. Oh, I have less of that stack of papers or less of that thing of coins, but I have that sack of potatoes. Yay! Like this morning, I needed to go and stock up on apples. I have kids that run through apples. I could have an apple orchard if apples grew in this climate. They love apples. So I had to go get apples and I had to go get gas. I'm living large here. So I go to the store, I get the apples, and strawberries were on sale. I was like, ooh, I'm going to get some strawberries. And I had this huge argument with myself about whether I should stop at Starbucks. And I won. I didn't stop. And then I went to get gas, and then I had less money. Huh! And I could see it because I had handed over cash for each of those transactions. And it was so obvious to me. Okay, I don't have the cash, but I have apples and I have strawberries and I have gas. Yay! So this is helping me. So you folks, I don't know. I talk about how this channel is helping me save money, but I wonder sometimes if I need to pay you all individually for therapy for watching these videos. Because this is a tough one for me. And using cash and using YNAB, which are two things I've started in connection with this channel or as a sort of a run-up to the channel, have really made a huge difference for me. I can feel like I understand. Oh, that stack of papers went to the store and then the store gave me apples. It's brilliant. And then I don't have that sort of thing inside my head that goes, there's no such thing as money, it's all fake, which is a little bit conspiracy theorist, don't you think? I don't know what I've got back there in my brain rattling around trying to get out, but I think it needs to go on vacation. So my Wednesday one take for you today is just a little snapshot of my brain and the personal journey that I have been taking so that I can understand how money works, how it can work for me. It can get me apples and gas. It's amazing. And how I really need to accept that it's actually a real thing, even though I have part of my brain that sits back there going, it's not real. That part of my brain is getting quieter and quieter as I understand better and better how to operate with money. I am very fortunate that I got this far without ending up having to live under a bridge just because of that mindset. I think I'm really, really fortunate. I want to thank you for joining me on my journey, for contributing your thoughts. Tell me what you think about money. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you believe in it? What do you think? What's been your journey? I'm so curious. I've never spoken about this out loud. Thank you so much for listening. If you like this kind of content, I hope that you'll subscribe, give this video a like, and click the notification bell so you can get notified of the next weird thing on my journey or the next other video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.